All right, I'm testing out a new trading platform, Iron Beam. For what you get, this is amazing. I can't even, for the data you get, what am I saying? It's worth it. It doesn't cost anything. Of course, it's worth it. So, Iron Beam Futures, you get free CME data live. You get MBO, which is all the data. 99%, if not all brokers, only give you this is what you're going to see 10 bids and ask. Even like on Ninja Trader, when you pay $100 plus another 17 bucks for the data, I'm pretty sure I have Ninja Trader to test it out. I just read it's either 10 or 20 you're going to get. If you pay the $100, you're going to get 20 or something. But you're not going to get you got to pay $100 to get the full DOM. Otherwise, they're just going to give you a basic DOM with the price on it. That's how they're a ripoff, Ninja Trader. This thing, everything free. Not only that, you get MBO. Look at the data. This is all the raw data. If I remember right what I read, Iron Beam is a clearinghouse for CME. They're a CME clearer. And their system sets in the CME right next to the CME servers. You get raw feed data. By the way, I have this slowed down on purpose. Ninja Trader was super fast. It was flickering all the time. It was giving me a damn seizure. You couldn't even see it anyway. That's how fast it flickered. And you couldn't change it. And every time you moused over to place of order, it locked up. That's a feature. I didn't know it, but that's a feature. I don't like that. What if I mouse over to place an order and I'm thinking about it for a second and the price is shot way up here or way down here? I don't know. I'd rather just keep it moving. But anyway, this one has a slider where you can slow it up or down. But this is direct MBO data, CME data. Nobody's going to give you that, especially not for free. To even buy it, you have to. There's a whole rigmarole. You got to set up 2 or 3 different things and all that. So not only that, you get free CME data. It's free for the account. You don't have to deposit any money. The margin is crazy. 50 bucks you can start trading on the MES futures, on the micro futures. Don't do that, but because you'll get stopped out. In other words, if you lose more than 50 bucks, it's going to close your position. So the other thing is you get free paper trading with full MBO data. What a better way to learn. Free live MBO data and an awesome DOM that's all Ninja Trader calls there a super DOM. So I've been calling it a super DOM. All the data you need and everything free. So what I did at first to test it out is I just built, this is the window here, without the chart and everything, just the DOM. And I put it beside my other trading platform and just used it. So technically you could do that. And this has been weeks gone by. I was using it like that on the simulated account because I didn't put in my social and everything to open a live account at that time. I have now. But I haven't placed a live trade yet. I just funded it today. But I placed a bunch of simulated trades. So you can get a free account. They're going to call you and ask if you want a paper trading. You say, yeah, they're going to email you a paper trading login. You're going to get live free data. And you can use the whole thing, or you can just put the DOM up beside your trading platform and get free CME data. So the chart's fine. You can move it around, you can drag it up and down, you can spread it out with your mouse, you can spread it out down here. Oh, that's good. The drawing tools are lame. I don't know why they put line fam. That's just what they got. And the first time I drew a line, it was straight out. I'm like, what in the hell? And then I couldn't get rid of it. To get rid of it, you got to come here, find the line. You can't see it, but there's a trash can right there. You can't see it in dark mode. To draw the line, you got to draw it and drag it, and then it'll draw. So you're not going to want to, and that's it. I don't even know how you change the color or anything if you can. I don't know. Actually, yeah, what you got to do to change it, there's other settings. I'll have to look at them later. You got to go in, and over here, you can't see it. There's a settings menu. Everything, that's the only bad thing I don't like about, well, one of the bad things I don't like about this is, to get rid of the line, you got to go here. Is every time you want to set something, it's kind of like Ninja Trader. There's like 400 settings for everything. The second thing that's horrible is I can't even get a volume on here. These are the volume bars. but they're misaligned. Look, you put over this candle, they're way over to the left. You can't get them to the right. It moves the whole chart over. I don't know what's going on. There's probably some setting. There's like, I don't know, there's 7 or 8 settings. I tried them all. I got a ticket in, but I can't get, if I can just get a volume chart, I'll be happy. I don't need to draw. The other thing you get, free connect, even with an unfunded free account, paper trading account with live data from Ironbeam, you get a free connection to TradingView. So you can do all your fancy charting on TradingView and use the Ironbeam DOM. Now I'm going to use this chart to trade off of. The trading is fine. Let's see if I can do this without making an order. You can drag the orders around. Everything works fine. Cancel them. I've been doing it on the paper trading one. It works great. And I got to get rid of these. I thought I did once. Pop-ups. I got it set. I found the setting where it will automatically place the order like it did. I don't want the pop-ups. I mean, I know the order was placed. I placed it. So you can get rid of these if you don't want them. And that's the only thing you can't add to the time frames. At least I can't figure out how to do it. You can select any time frame. If you go here, you can select anything you want, but you got to go there to do it. I'd like to add a couple more in here. But other than that, just for the amount of data that you get and the speed and the direct connection, raw data straight to the CME and the free, and their, look up their, the cost. They got the lowest cost of anybody. It's like 29 cents for an MES contract from them. And then you get the regulatory fees or whatever they are. The regulatory fees are more than what they charge. So it's super cheap. I am looking forward to trading on this. Here's all the features: free market data, free trading platform. Oh, by the way, I didn't cover it and I can't show you this, but the phone app is freaking awesome. All I want for a phone app is something to close an order, close my position if I lose internet connection while I'm trading. That's exactly what they have. It's so freaking easy. I love it. It's the cleanest, easiest phone app I've seen. Now you're not going to be charting on it and doing all kind of things like that, but to close your order out quick if you lose internet connection, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Look, here's the margins: $50 and $10. 24. They really do have 24 hours. I got some money at 10 o'clock last night. Now during the day, it took long. The first time this morning, I got somebody twice, no problem. Then this afternoon, I had to wait like 15 minutes on hold. They got a boatload of indicators. I only just added the VWAP on my chart. Custom order strategies. Now you can do OCO orders and all that, but I don't know how to do it. I haven't been able to figure it out. I think they call them strategies. So they got desktop. They have a web-based platform if you don't want to install the desktop. And I don't even know what these are. It's different kind of custom strategies built in. But the thing I'm amazed at is they're a clearing member for the CME. That's why they have their servers right in the CME, right next to them, if I read it right. They're a futures broker and an FCM. They rank higher than NinjaTrader, and everything's free. Boy, NinjaTrader's a ripoff, I'll tell you what. And the thing locked up on me every time I tried to use it. So anyway, that's Ironbeam Futures. Ironbeam.